Hi everybody, this is Janet Wright and this is a news update video, and right now it is May 10th, 2017, and I wanted to let you know a few important things that are positive changes that I'm making in what I do. So the first thing is, well, if anyone doesn't know, most of you know, I am an energy reader, also called a psychic reader, but I don't read the future, and I do it for personal growth, to help people with personal growth. I also read angels and what they say. That's called clairaudience, when you hear. I hear angels and I visualize. So anyway, I'm a reader, a healer, and a teacher. I teach here on YouTube, of course, for free with these videos. And I also have guided meditation recordings that I've created on my website. And so as soon as this video is released, I will have changed my website so that all my guided meditation recordings on my website are completely free of charge. So that's my first news item, is that all my guided meditation recordings on my website are now free to download. And please download them. Don't try to stream them off my website, because if I have thousands of people streaming, I'm gonna be screwed. So you can download them. The instructions are on my website, but you can download them to like a desktop computer, and then you put them from there onto your smartphone or wherever you want. And then you have them forever. So those guided meditation recordings, there are some that are really short, like I think the shortest is 9 minutes, and the longest is like an hour and something. So they're fun and cool, and there are a lot of different ones about a lot of different things, and now they are free. So that's item number one. That is new. They used to be $5 each, and there was a page of them that was free, but now they're all going to be free, because the angels said, Janet, make them all free now. So I did. Okay, so the rest of the news, I wrote down little visual aids that I hope will help you wrap your brain around it. So as many of you know, well, I do the mini triplet group remote healings. Mini triplets, it's just my cute little word for it. 3 healings within a week. They're each 20-minute energy healings, done, you know, for people that are all over the world in all different countries. And so those are called the mini triplet healings. They're group healings, and those will continue. They're really awesome. I enjoy them so much, and a lot of people enjoy them. People even enjoy the recap videos. All sorts of energy geek viewers that I have. Hi, energy geeks. They like watching the recap videos that I make, where I talk in detail about, a lot of detail about what each healing was, what I did in each healing. But anyway, so those are gonna stay. They're super cool, and they just started this year in 2017. And those are gonna continue. They're gonna be available every other week, at least. I mean, if the demand keeps growing, then eventually maybe I'll do them even more often than that. But right now, there is a triplet set, a mini triplet set of 3 healings available every 2 weeks, which is super cool. And those are, you just buy them on my website. You buy one, and that's how you participate. That's the sign up process. And they're really reasonable, because I'm working with a group of people up to like 40 or more people, so I can afford to make it very reasonable in cost. So it's sliding scale, $30 to $50 US dollars, for the set of 3 healings. So you pay the rate that you can afford. So that's going to stay the same. But a lot of other things, there's going to be little or big changes. So let's see, which do I talk about first? Well, okay, the biggest piece of news for people that are existing clients is that, let me see, I have visual aids here. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, phone sessions are ending August 31st of 2017. Okay, phone sessions are ending August 31st. So that's big news to a lot of people. I've been doing phone sessions since 2001, since just after 9/11, you know, so like October of 2001. So almost 16 years. So that's a lot. I thought I would be doing phone sessions my whole life, but I realized recently that I had learned all that I needed to learn with them, and that I should move on and do something that's new and also helpful to people and exciting. So I'm still doing work with people on an individual and a group basis, just not in that format after August 31st of this year, 2017. So I know a lot of my clients really love their phone sessions that they've had over the years, and I just give the new stuff a chance, okay? Because I wouldn't move on to new stuff if it wasn't even cooler. So, you know, take a deep breath, wiggle your toes, reground. Okay, so what's going to replace them is something, the acronym is AIR, A-I-R, like fresh air, you know, or light and airy. What's going to replace them is called Angel Inspiration Recordings. AIR, AIR, Angel Inspiration Recordings. And that's starting September 1st of this year, 2017. So Angel Inspiration Recordings, they're going to be, it's like an angel reading just for you, but it's not like live. We're not on the call together, because I've learned that I do my best work when I'm not on the phone with somebody. Like when it's just me talking to the angels, I can go into a much deeper of a trance state, and it's just better. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna have people fill out a survey for like 6 topics, multiple choice, choose 6 topics, or write in, you know, up to 6 actual questions, you know, custom questions, and I will have their survey already filled out. And so whenever it's best for me to do it within a certain time period, I will do it. Like they'll pay for it ahead of time, you'll pay for it ahead of time, I'll have your filled out survey, and then I'll just spend a half hour. It'll be a half-hour recording, and it'll just be me, like I'll read off what you put on the survey, but then I'll just be talking to the angels. And I'm actually gonna do an out-of-body like meetup with your angels, where I'm gonna go out of my body to a safe and sacred place on the astral, and I'm gonna talk into the recording to make the recording. And the reason I would do that is because to help minimize any filtering or censoring that I might be doing in relaying your angels' messages, because I want to just as accurately as possible relay exactly what your angels are trying to say to you. I've used them, I've been using myself as a guinea pig so far doing those, and they're pretty cool, they're pretty potent. Like I've been making my own recordings like that for myself, and they're cool, like they're cool. So I'm excited about that. And the angels like said, this is what you're doing. Like this is not me thinking this up. The angels are like, this is what you're doing next. So so I'm excited about it. And they're gonna be like I said, the recording's gonna be 30 minutes long, made just for you, me talking to your angels about the topics or questions that you chose. And if you know me, if you've already worked with me before, you know, like angels are very opinionated, like your angels, you know, they're looking out for you. So like, for example, if you pick 6 topics or 6 questions, they may kind of go off script and like not do one of your questions and say, no, what you really need to pay attention to is this. So, you know, you pick 6 topics, but it's really angels that really decide, you know, what's going to be on the recording. But, you know, from past experience, most of the time they'll speak to every issue that you pick, but just, you know, be warned, it's like, it's really angels are in charge of what gets on the recording. So anyway, that should be like crazy cool. And since it's only a half hour, I mean, I have to prep a lot to do that kind of work, But since it's a half-hour recording, it'll actually be less expensive than the old phone sessions were. But the angels do want me to do only a half-hour recording because it's going to be pretty potent, and like that'll be enough for you to kind of get and receive and work on, and just kind of, you know, maybe journal about it or sleep on it a few nights and think about the recording and listen to it again, you know, and kind of interpret it yourself. And so I'm excited. So anyway, that's new. Angel Inspiration Recordings, which will be called AIR for short, AIR. So again, phone sessions, when are they ending? They are ending August 31st of this year, 2017. So when do you get to sign up for phone sessions for July and August, right? The last 2 months of phone sessions are July and August. Phone sessions are like an hour or an hour and a half. If you don't know, they're an hour or an hour and a half. We're on a phone call together, and it's a mix of me reading you, your energy, your angels, what they say, and giving you all sorts of different energy healings that you might want. So starting May 22nd, which is in like just, I don't know, 12 days. I can add. In 12 days on May 22nd, July, August appointments will be available for the remaining phone sessions, right? Because I'm already fully booked through June. So then you could get a July or August phone session if you want by emailing me on May 22nd, okay? September is not going to be for phone sessions anymore, right? It's going to be the AIR, AIR, the Angel Inspiration Recordings, and then beyond that will be, you know, no more phone sessions. But anyway, so if you want to book a phone session just for July and August, you email me on May 22nd, okay? Or after that, but they're going to go fast. Just because people are really sentimental, you know, and if they've liked phone sessions, you know, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, I want my last phone session. Okay, so then another change actually is, that's the most dramatic change on this whole video, so you can breathe easy now. That's the biggest one. This other one is kind of a soft change. It's not like a big earth-shattering thing. It's just a rename. The angels, they didn't like the name of what I was using to refer to something. Because like even now, I do these healings that are individual healings on you, you know, not like a whole group, but just you. And I call them NCHs for no call healing. So it's like we're not on a phone call together, and it's at a flexible start time, you know, and but anyway, it's just an energy healing, and I'm healing you in like all sorts of ways that your angels tell me that you need at that time. So it's just like spontaneous, me and your angels healing you for an hour. And so anyway, that is going to continue because I really love those, and because it's not a set start time, I can really just prep, and if I need to go for a walk first, I do, and you know, if I need to meditate more before I start, I do. So I really like that because I can do my best work that way, you know. But anyway, so those are going to continue, but they're going to be renamed. So instead of NCH, no call healings, personal NCHs, they're going to be renamed to be PDHs, which stand for personal deep healing. Okay, so not earth shattering. It makes sense, right? Personal deep healing. It's a 1 hour healing. It's personal because I'm just working on you, not 40 other people, right? So they're going to continue. So let's see. Have I lost you yet? So starting in September, the 3 things available. Let's review, class. There's going to be the mini triplets, which we still have now, which I adore and love. The mini triplet group healings, right? Those are 3 healings within a week. They're group healings. So those are going to keep going. The airs, right? Those are going to start in September. Those are 30-minute angel recordings where I'm, you know, just you and just me talking to your angels and making a recording about it based on topics that you choose. The airs, that's going to be available starting September. And these PDHs, they're already available now, just like the mini triplets are available now. These PDHs are already available now, personal deep healings, where it's 1 hour and I do 1 hour of healing with you, and also no extra charge. I do make an 8 to 12 minute recap audio recording for you, just so you get a sense of what I noticed about your energy and what the angels wanted me to kind of say to you about it all, you know, just so you know like what I healed. One improvement with this new system is that only the triplets will be on specific days, but even the mini triplet healings, since I'm working with the subconscious part of your spirit, you could be doing anything while you're getting a mini triplet healing. Like, you don't even know what time it is. Like the Friday healing, you don't know when it's going to happen. I mean, later you get a survey, so you know exactly what time it happened. But all the things I'm going to be doing in September and beyond don't require your conscious involvement. You know, like the airs, angel inspiration recordings, I'm just going to be talking to your angels, and you could be doing anything at that time. You get a recording that then you can listen the heck out of and, you know, use it like as a meditative tool and journaling inspiration and, you know, all that cool stuff. The PDHs, the personal deep healings, again, I'm working with the subconscious part of your spirit and your angels, so you can be doing anything at that time. So since that's true, I think it's going to be great, because there's no more reason to not take care of yourself by utilizing some of these products, because you're busy, because, you know, you could be doing whatever. You know, some people, there are all sorts of great stories of what people are doing while they're getting these healings, and you know, like some people are on vacation, some people are, you know, with their kids. Some kids actually that are getting mini triplet healings, they're at school while the healing happens, and then they come home and watch the video with their mom and fill out their survey. It's so cute. But anyway, so since all these things, all the new things, mini triplets, airs, and PDHs, you could be doing anything at that time. I'm not going to have them at well, the triplets will be on set days, but the airs and the PDHs will just be whenever. So like, for example, you can buy a personal deep healing, that's an hour, right? A PDH, for just like the first half of September, you know, and then I'll use my intuition and I'll talk to the angels about who I should work on a given day. And then, you know, of course, as soon as it's done, I'll give you, you know, an audio recording and let you know what time it happened. But again, so you could, you know, even if you're busy, you know, and the rates are down, you know, an air costs way less than a phone session used to. So, you know, it won't be a time limitation, and it'll be less of a financial limitation. So anyway, I'm very excited, and I hope you guys would get excited about it too. So I hope that makes sense. So again, you're going to be able to get like a PDH, personal deep healing, or an air, an angel inspiration recording for, like, you know, just say, oh, okay, I'm going to totally need one of those in early October. You know, so there'll be a place on my website, the payment page, where you just choose what you want when you want it. You know, but again, not specific to a day, but just specific to a time of a certain month. So first half of October, second half of October, first half of September, second half of September, that kind of idea. Okay, so again, I hope it just liberates everybody and helps everybody to, you know, have a busy life, but also take good care of your spirit and give yourself supportive, you know, things like healings and, you know, angel inspiration readings. Okay, bye.